distract Americans by keeping visions of dancing penises in their heads. All the while, Americans are losing their freedoms at home.
The Biden administration's war on...
Stormy Daniels, born Stephanie Clifford, stepped into the spotlight of the hush money trial with her testimony unfolding a vivid picture of her alleged affair with Donald Trump. The trial, a mix of sensational tabloid drama and legal intricacies, had all eyes fixed on Daniels as she recounted her encounter with the former president. Daniels began by describing her upbringing in Louisiana and her entry into the adult film industry at the age of 23. However, it was her rendezvous with Trump in 2006 that took center stage. They crossed paths at a luxurious golf event in Nevada, where Trump extended an invitation for dinner later on. Recalling the encounter, Daniels painted a scene where Trump greeted her at the door clad in silk or satin pajamas, prompting her to make a quip likening him to Hugh Hefner, the iconic founder of Playboy magazine. She even requested him to change attire, to which he obliged. This detail-rich testimony added to the spectacle of the trial, already brimming with historic significance and high stakes, especially considering Trump's potential bid for the presidency once more. Daniels' account added another layer to the narrative of sex, payoffs, and cover-ups that has captivated observers throughout the proceedings. In the highly anticipated hush money trial involving former President Donald Trump, the atmosphere was charged with intrigue as adult film actress Stormy Daniels took the stand to vividly describe her alleged affair with the former commander-in-chief. This moment marked a pivotal shift in the trial, with Daniels emerging as the focal point of the scandal, captivating jurors and observers alike with her gripping testimony. Daniels, also known as Stephanie Clifford, began her testimony by offering insights into her upbringing in Louisiana and her journey into the adult film industry at the age of 23. However, it was her encounter with Trump in 2006 that garnered the most attention. Recounting the events, Daniels painted a detailed picture of their initial meeting at a fancy golf event in Nevada, where Trump extended an invitation for dinner at his penthouse. During the dinner, Daniels playfully mentioned an incident where she lightly spanked Trump with a rolled-up magazine, adding a humorous yet intimate touch to their interaction. Amidst the casual conversation, Trump floated the idea of Daniels appearing on his reality TV show, The Apprentice, suggesting a potential professional collaboration. Meanwhile, tensions escalated in the courtroom as Trump faced repercussions for repeatedly violating court orders. This time, he incurred $11,000 fine for criticizing the jury, marking the 10th instance of being held in criminal contempt. Earlier that day, Daniels and Trump coincidentally crossed paths at a celebrity golf match, where Daniels represented Wicked Pictures, her employer at the time, which was one of the event's sponsors. Reflecting on the encounter, Daniels described her role at the golf match, stationed at her company's logo-adorned hole, offering amenities to players. Although there was minimal conversation between them during the event, Daniels' boss mentioned her role as an adult film director to Trump, adding another layer to their professional dynamic. Overall, Daniels' testimony added a new dimension to the trial, intensifying the already sensational narrative of sex, payoffs, and cover-ups surrounding Trump's presidency. Her detailed account provided jurors and observers with a deeper understanding of the events that unfolded, further underscoring the gravity of the trial's implications. Stormy Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, continued her testimony, delving into more details about her interactions with Donald Trump during the pivotal period in 2006. As their paths crossed at a room where sponsors had set up tables with freebies, Daniels recounted how Trump remembered her from the golf course, specifically noting her as the smart one. This acknowledgement subtly highlighted the power dynamic between them, with Trump recognizing her professional role behind the scenes in the adult film industry. During one encounter, Trump's bodyguard approached Daniels, conveying Trump's invitation to join him for dinner. Although she initially declined, Daniels later reconsidered when faced with a company dinner she wasn't keen on attending. This decision was influenced by her publicist, who saw it as a potentially beneficial career move, especially during Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. The discussion shifted to the $130,000 payment made to Daniels by Trump's then-attorney and fixer, Michael Cohen, as part of a non-disclosure agreement. Daniels highlighted the power dynamic at play, expressing her initial hope that Trump would fulfill his promise to feature her on The Apprentice, a prospect that never materialized. This disappointment underscored the imbalance in their relationship, with Trump holding significant leverage over Daniels. As Daniels recounted her interactions with Trump, she mentioned a brief conversation about Melania Trump, during which Trump disclosed that they slept in separate rooms. This disclosure hinted at the strained dynamics within Trump's marriage, adding another layer to the complexities of their relationship. However, the tone shifted dramatically when Daniels described a moment of discomfort during a private encounter with Trump. After consuming several bottles of water and needing to use the restroom, Daniels returned to find Trump in his boxers and a t-shirt positioned on the bed. Feeling taken aback by the situation, Daniels attempted to diffuse the tension with humor, but found herself trapped as Trump blocked her exit. The prosecutor, Susan Hoffinger, delicately broached the topic of sexual activity between Daniels and Trump, a central aspect of the trial. Daniels recounted the events leading up to the encounter, highlighting the power dynamics and her feelings of discomfort. This testimony laid the foundation for further exploration of her involvement with Trump, challenging his denial of the affair. Despite Trump's vocal objections to the court-imposed gag order and his dismissal of the case's legitimacy, Daniels remained steadfast in her resolve to share her story. Her testimony in court marked a significant moment in history, as she faced Trump under oath, recounting her experiences to a jury tasked with considering the legality of former president's actions. As she navigated the complexities of the legal proceedings, Daniels' courage and determination to seek justice echoed beyond the courtroom, resonating with audiences worldwide. The testimony continued to unfold, revealing further insights into Stormy Daniels' motivations and experiences surrounding her alleged affair with Donald Trump. Daniels disclosed that in 2011, she was approached by a man in a Las Vegas parking lot who cautioned her against speaking out, hinting at potential repercussions for breaking her silence. This encounter, coupled with subsequent events, underscored the potential risks Daniels faced in coming forward with her story. Michael Avenatti, Daniels' former lawyer, played a significant role in publicizing her allegations against Trump. Avenatti notably publicized a sketch of a man Daniels claimed threatened her, leading to a defamation lawsuit after Trump denied any involvement. Daniels also recounted Avenatti's decision to file the defamation lawsuit without her consent, a move she initially viewed as risky and not worth pursuing. This legal battle ultimately ended in Trump's favor, leaving Daniels burdened with over $500,000 in legal fees owed to him. As Daniels took the stand, Trump, wearing a passive expression, listened to her testimony. The prosecution alleged that in 2015, Trump, along with his lawyer, Michael Cohen, and tabloid executive David Pecker, conspired to suppress damaging stories ahead of his presidential campaign. Cohen purportedly facilitated a $130,000 payment to Daniels just before the 2016 election to prevent her from disclosing their alleged affair. During her testimony, Daniels recounted personal interactions with Trump, including discussions about Melania and Ivanka Trump. Trump allegedly disclosed that he and Melania slept in separate rooms, and he compared Daniels to his daughter Ivanka, noting her intelligence and beauty. These revelations provided glimpses into Trump's personal life and relationships, adding complexity to the narrative. However, Trump's defense team vigorously challenged Daniels' credibility during cross-examination. They suggested that financial gain was her primary motive for speaking out and accused her of inventing parts of her story. Daniels, visibly emotional at times, vehemently refuted these allegations, citing safety concerns and asserting her reluctance to come forward. The courtroom atmosphere grew tense as Trump's lawyer pushed for a mistrial, arguing that Daniels' testimony had tainted the trial's fairness. Judge Marin cautioned both parties, acknowledging the gravity of the situation while emphasizing the need to uphold legal proceedings. Despite objections from Trump's defense team, the trial proceeded, with Daniels' testimony remaining a focal point. As the day's proceedings unfolded, Daniels' portrayal of her interactions with Trump elicited various reactions, including laughter from some jurors. Trump's discomfort was evident, with expressions of disgust and disbelief at certain points during the testimony. Despite the defense team's efforts to discredit Daniels, Judge Moran ultimately denied their request for a mistrial, underscoring the importance of due process and impartiality in the legal system. As the trial continued, the stakes remained high for both sides, with Daniels' testimony shaping the narrative and Trump's defense team striving to challenge her allegations. Thanks for watching.